Oh my goodness. It is 2/7 VC birthday, and I have to get these thoughts out. I have to share this. I started writing these notes at 4:55 today. I came across uh, some of my mother's belongings again, and uh, she collected obituaries. And I read through some of the obituaries, and I'm like, I wish for my memory to be something more than what somebody else is thinking about writing about me. Oh, he was crazy, he was this, he was. No, I'm beginning my obituary now. I mean, we got the Super Bowl getting ready to occur in about 10 minutes or less. And the thoughts that I'm willing to share, you know, Mommie collected obituaries in her 70 years of existence. Nana made it to 81. Grammy made it to 90 or 91 because we're not sure if she was. I think I might have put that together wrong. She may have told me it was 1909 and not 1910, and I just remembered 1910. But I have a particular way I wish to be remembered as a divine energy. And I don't want folks to say ignorant things or ignorant shit during my service. I'd like to be known as, what good is learning if what is learned is not applied? So, what are we dealing with? The Super Bowl? I am biological living light. I see the Super Bowl as a bowl or a dish, round, and that is stolen African art. Melanin recessive, or let's say the cowboy buccaneers represented by the Brady Bunch, and it's versus the Colonel Sanders KFC Kansas City Chiefs, a red man, melanin dominant with liquid in the pineal gland. And with that liquid, the black man has the ability to run, throw, understand depth perception, and be accurate so that the ball is there for the receiver to catch, as opposed to stand still and throw and hope the nigga gets under the ball. I'm sorry. Read your notes. Now, I only have a short amount of time. I have so many thoughts. I feel like I am legend. Will Smith, dealing with a bunch of mannequins. And how is the Super Bowl set up you're getting ready to watch? It's 6:30 on a Sunday night. 4 hours of pregame. I got to see Patrick Mahomes. I can't listen to the commentators. You don't need to tell me what I'm looking at. I can see for my damn self. So I understand the game, but the pregame 4 hours, the hotel, Patrick walking to get on the bus, that's the extent of what I couldn't take no more. Even watching that. It's like, what kind of BS media is being stolen or being given to me, understanding propaganda and control of the public mind, and what is happening? Killing the black body. The black body, you mean the black mind. We have a legacy that is stolen. So, read my note. Feel like I Am Legend, Will Smith dealing with a bunch of mannequins. Who's in the stands but flat cardboard people with no depth? The fans in the stands, those mannequins or those flat boards had to be set up. CoVert Virus 19 is a game like the Super Bowl. When the upper echelon controls the media instills fear and doubt. Doubt of self divinity is what I see as Melanin Man. With this message, will this message get heard? Or will Seri contain the distribution? I had to take my hit before I got on air because YouTube said, oh, that's not appropriate. I was showing lung capacity. And then with my herb, I mix it with sage a little bit and become that much wiser or more integrated into myself. 7 minutes into the segment, seeing that 7 made me think of Anthony Browder's tour in Washington, D.C. Why is D.C. on a diamond? And the 7 I explained is a straight line with a right angle at the top, but he explained the 7 as, how did he explain that particular 7? I'll have to watch that again. But in understanding the stolen African art, Super Bowl, I made reference to the dish, Patrick Mahomes representing the Indians. Oh, the Kansas City Chiefs. And what is the Massachusetts state flag? Is that some kind of Masonic order? And that's what Anthony Browder was discussing, is the Masons and how the architecture of the building, actually that was Steve Coakley talking about the architecture of particular buildings, but Anthony Browder was talking about the architecture of the city of D.C., the nation's capital, on its point of a square. Are we aware of who we are as divine energies? Am I living amidst a bunch of Brady Bunch mannequins, flatboard people with no depth? I'm not your weekend lover. The buck stops here. So with Patrick Mahomes being the quarterback on the field, I'm taking all of the information. I have the Emfadishi tour of the Museum of Fine Arts, where they stole all of the African art and put it in the museum here in Boston. And Boston has the Gold Dome, and this is quote unquote the intellectual Mecca. And Harvard started in the 1600s, and that's when, oh, institutional learning. What good is institutional or contained thought process if you don't go into the depth and research for yourself? So not only was Anthony Browder talking about the meridian, but the longitude. Now, is that my pelvis and spine connecting? But then there is a third digit in understanding longitude and latitude, but that's depth according to sea level. What is that? The mean sea level or something like that? Understanding. And all of Boston is laid out with these particular meridians, since that's where the colonists or the Kentucky Fried Chicken colonel landed. And then, oh, black quarterbacks. Wait a minute, there's 55 years of NFL, and in my lifetime, black men just started becoming quarterbacks because we're not capable of thinking and planning and structuring and organizing. And what did I hear the comment? Oh, we're moving slow as turtles. In that area. Wait a minute. Socialization. Media socialization. Will this kind of information get out to divine energies in understanding that we don't have to succumb to ignorance and stupidity and be a mannequin or a flat board card and be a fan and wave at Patrick Mahone or the Brady Bunch, but we can settle deep within our divinity and become one with the environment, understanding our longitude, latitude, and depth at sea level within ourselves, as Master Heej has taught me at Roxbury Tai Chi Academy. So I go from a black man's Bible, James Granger, Anthony Browder, to Dr. Ben, African origins of Western religions. And I don't wish to be like that particular mindset where the Germans or the mutants fought and ate the brain of their enemy. Is that like pouring libation and drinking Jesus's blood? Or can we acknowledge the blood that's in our veins and issue our chi and our energy light as a feather and extend our life? And as I'm writing my obituary, yes, I wish to be remembered as a divine energy, a child of the sun, a melanin man, biological living light, able to radiate consciousness of absorbing this humanity's mindset. All right, I gotta go. Thank you so much for watching, Brother R.A., and I hope you get to see this. I have no guarantees, I have no expectations, but if you do get to see it, think about your own divinity. Even, I don't know, is Seri going to delete it, or is she going to say, wow, R.A., that's interesting, and then we no longer have to live in this fake world, but the real world. Welcome to the real world. Brother R.A., is all I had to say.